across the board, we are having a hard time finding people to work. So whether it's front of house, back of house.
It's been nearly 2 months since Governor Abbott lifted the mask mandate and reopened Texas 100%. The governor also allowed businesses and restaurants to return to full capacity.
A lot of places are trying to hire, but here's the thing, they can't actually find anyone who wants those jobs. Tonight, 25 News reporter CIERRA Shipley takes a deeper look into restaurant employment.
Just like everything else, the pandemic has adversely changed the restaurant business. From 2019 to 2020, almost a 20% decrease in employment was shown. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, 16.2 million people were employed in the restaurant and hospitality business in January 2020. That number dropped, the lowest in over a decade, to 8.5 million.
What I looked towards was keep your eyes open for ways that the industry is going to shift to adapt to this.
David King is a student at TSTC studying culinary arts and says he wasn't too worried when he saw unemployment rising in his future profession.
The culinary industry, one of the things that as an entire industry we do is we stay flexible.
Restaurants are excited for students like King. They're ready to hire, but it's found to be difficult to get people to apply.
It's almost like you got out of one pandemic and now you're dealing with more of an employment pandemic.
Kyle CITRANO, president of the WACO Restaurant Association and managing partner at George's, says he's hoping employment picks up soon.
Hopefully things will get better once the summer comes, kids are out of school. But there's no telling. We weren't expecting to see the drought in unemployment like we saw.
From March to October 2020, those employed went from 8.5 million to 13.1 million, and the numbers will continue to increase. Even with an unemployment drought, King is hopeful for the future of their career.
But it's hard to guess what might come next because there's so many great creative minds that will come completely out of left field.
The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics projects that 265 million restaurant and drink service employees will be needed by 2028. In Waco, CIERRA Shipley, 25 News.
CIERRA, thank you. The food and beverage industry is projected to grow about 10% in the coming years. In Texas, more than 247,000 chefs, head cooks, and other kitchen staff could be needed by 2028. TSTC is one of a few schools that train and prepare students to enter this field. One instructor says she's seeing numerous job opportunities for her students.
There are, I would say, 5 to 10 jobs per graduate. Now, they may not all be the specific job that the student is looking to work into, but they're out there.
Across the state, there were 4,900 chefs and head cooks employed in May of last year.